In fact, we got them two off without breaking the tree. Let's see. They're not really completely ripe yet, but it's good because we can put them in the house and let them sit in the house, get nice and warm in the house, and let them ripe them up that way. See, the problem with it is the deers come in here and they eat all these pawpaws up. They're like close to the ground. That's why there's so many pawpaw plants in here, because come back this way, Porky. They come in here and eat all these pawpaws, and then as they eat the pawpaws, of course they digest the seed and they poop the seed out, and that's what a lot of this in here's from. This is like a pawpaw orchard over here. I was kind of hoping Mama had her good shoes on.
So she can come back here?
Well, she can, you know, see what pawpaws look, the tree looks like, and the fruit and everything else. Now, I'm just scanning constantly these tree lines, these above branches, looking for nodules sticking out. There's a fern, it looks like. Of course, the whole time I'm walking through this pawpaw orchard, I am scanning for ginseng.
For what?
Ginseng.
What's it look like?
Yeah, okay. It's hard to explain without seeing a picture of it, but once you see it and you know what it looks like, you'll never forget it. This here is a park area not too far from the house. When I was a kid, we had a bunch of campsites built out here. We'd come out here and spend the weekends in the summertime and the wintertime, and we would fish and explore the woods even more, find things and everything else. Now, that's a big pawpaw tree. I guarantee there's some up there on top, but I just don't see none. But everywhere you see, all this right here is pawpaw trees. Everywhere you can see. And I swear if I could dig some of these up and bring them home with me, I would in a heartbeat. Let's see, it's big old tree there. This is big old fat pawpaw tree. Look at this. My hand's wrapped around it. I say it's bigger, a little bit bigger than a golf ball. It goes all the way up. There comes Mama. Would you say there's one on that one?
Huh?
Would you say there's one on that one?
No.
You see all these little trees around me? Every one of these trees is a pawpaw tree. We got some of the fruit in my backpack. Two of them, well, one of them possibly could be ripe a little bit, but I'm going to put them on the counter in the house, let them ripen up a little more. They taste like custard. Yeah, that's all the trees like this. These are pawpaws. What, did you see one up there or something?
No.
I was wondering what you was climbing that tree for.
I was just climbing up here to see if I can see any.
See, a long time ago, me and Montez out here a couple years ago, well, a year ago, 2 years ago, somewhere on there. We was out here looking for all the roots and stuff. And I ran across this little spot in here. And actually there's another spot a little farther that way. And it was just pawpaw galore. And see, there's the main path, the trail right there. So you're not too far off the main path. But the best thing about it is hardly nobody knows about it because nobody pays attention to it. They just see green trees and foliage. But yeah, I'd say the deer's already hit this thing hard because they'll only find 4 total out of this many pawpaw trees. Yeah, the deer's come in here and ate this up like you crazy. There's a little pathway down that way. And this is one of the ways I went last time. Mama's gonna have all kinds of sticks and twigs in her toes. You want to go out that way and cut down to the trail? Because that's about the way I'm gonna go.
Okay. You know, buddy.
Looking for more pawpaws?
Yeah.
Let me look up, see if I find any more. Ain't nothing on that one. That sun's in my eyes. That one there looks bare too. You know the best thing about it is, Bugger? I got digging tools with me. You know why? Because I'm going to have you dig some bloodroot here in a few minutes when we get to it. That way you can actually say you dug some bloodroot. Yeah, that's the joys of going in the woods.
What plant's this?
Oh, just a weed of some kind. I don't know. I don't know all my plants. I just know majority of them. Well, some of them. I would say majority. I know enough to get me by. Big old oak tree. Well, that's a fat leaf pawpaw. That's a small tree. See right up here about where it starts to go downhill, where that bend is right there?
Yeah.
That's where we used to dig bloodroot at.
How deep's the creek?
You know how deep it is. You've been here before. There's more pawpaw there. I'd say where they got the markers where they're going to take out another tree line.
You haven't seen my apartment yet?
Well, they've redone all this again too. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can find it in here again. I know it's in here because there's a huge patch of it.
Doesn't it have like a white flower on it?
In the springtime it does. See, they put this rail up. Is well, this here wasn't here last time I was here. Because right in here is there we was digging bloodroot. I just got to find it. There it is right there in front of me.
What's that?
You see that plant right there, the leaf to the twig?
Mm-hmm.
See that stem going down?
Yeah.
That's bloodroot. Right here, let me tell you what, I'm going to walk down this way because I'm like trying to climb the fence. I'm too fat and old. Yeah, they put a fence up and now basically you gotta walk around all this crap now. There used to be a fence right here. There's a bridge they just put up not too long ago. Look at that bridge. Isn't that slick? That's a nice bridge. Now, it's like snake root down there. Can't tell though. Spider webs. Gotta love spider webs. Now, you remember how we were digging yellow root and I told you how to dig behind the plant a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, it works the same way. Now, hold on. Here, unzip my bag, the main part. No, look.
Oh, right there.
No, right here. And undo these shackle pieces here. Undo that one, undo the other one. Okay, now open up the zipper. And get your red handle digger out.
That's yours.
Now, where's that stem? Right there.
Right there.
Okay, now take
There's another piece over there.
No, take your trowel piece and scoop them leaf stuff out of the way so you can see where it's at. Okay. See how soft the dirt is here?
Mm-hmm.
And we must dig it up. Now, see about where your fingers are at? Right there? Put your trowel in right there. At an angle, push down, and pull up. You're too far out. You gotta bring it in a little bit. About right there, push down. So you're too far off again. Go right behind it, like right there. Now come to the other side a little bit. Don't get too far because you might cut the root.
Right here?
No, go up towards Mama a little bit. No, hold on. Like that. Now, we just gotta get that clump right there up. You started it, but we're gonna finish it. How's that? Now see that nodule piece right there?
Yeah.
That little nudge? Your root's inside here. Your big old root. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's bloodroot.
And that's the main root.
See how big that is? That's a good size one. I'm gonna put some of this dirt back in there. Well, that's a real big one there. Okay, now put this whole plant, root and all, put that inside the backpack. Bring this up here. Here, don't shake all the dirt off, just put it inside the backpack, leaf and all. Now, you see that yellowish one right there?
Yeah.
That yellow one? Move that stick out of the way.
There's the ball.
Give me that ball. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. That's an ink ball.
Is it that green ball kind of thing?
See that stick right here by my finger?
Right here?
Yeah, move that stick out of the way. Now you dig up that one. Since I've somewhat dug the other one, I want you to dig this one.
That right there?
That's fine. As long as you get a good angle and you can pry it up. And there's all kinds of stick stuff in the way too now, so let's move some stuff out of the way. Like that. I'll make a root digger of you yet. Come in like, yeah, just like that. Now pry up. Work around it and pry the other side up without trying to cut the root. Now see how big that root is?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta follow that stem around. Okay, pick it up. If you can. You have to put your hand in the dirt some. See that one there starting to dry up? See how big that root is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a couple 100,000 people that walk by this.
Yeah. That's bloodroot. You ain't gotta go perfectly clean like we did yellow root. You have to stick that in the backpack too. Did you find any more?
only found one.
There's one up behind you. See that stem laying down sideways?
Yeah. I got stung by something. Looks like a bee.
Could have been a sweat bee. Now see this right here? That's bloodroot.
Pretty big.
See how that root looks like almost like a lily pad?
Yeah.
That's bloodroot. We're going to dig a few of these. That way we can take them home and plant them in the yard, around the yard area. Sit that way, because these things here would take off. If you like how we're digging them now, we can replant them in the yard. You're too far up from the root base.
There's rocks right there. It
I
makes
know.
it harder.
Well, it's rocky soil. And you gotta you gotta like do that around it and like keep cutting her like a ball circle. Just plant it all the way. Oop. Now, so you've actually got it now. Don't try and cut because you might cut the main part of the root. Don't shed too much dirt off of it.
I'm just trying to get to see the root.
We can do that when we get back to the house.
But by putting it in water, you get it kind of wet. So it's easy to
No,
get it.
we put it back in the ground. No,
It's kind of hard.
I know. It might not be a great big root. It might be a small one.
It's a small one.
Put her in the bag. Grab the trowel, stick it in the bag too. Later on, tell you what too, when you zipping that up, zip up that small bag so the pawpaws don't fall out.
Yep, they're still in there.
Here, you hold it this way. Now, you see, come here, I'll show you, look at this. See that leaf right there, kind of wilty? That's a blood root, and there's one next to there, there's one over there. See how the yellow,
Like, small patch right there, patch over there.
well, you see right, all the yellow leaves right there?
Yeah.
That's blood root. Now, here's something too.
Bloodroot, I don't know. Looks like ginger at the same time.
This here booger? Come here.
Yeah, I see that.
That right there? That's what ginseng looks like. But I don't think it's ginseng. It might be, but I don't think it is. But that's what ginseng looks like right there. Now there's an ivy over here that kind of mimics ginseng, but this here's not ivy. This is actual plant form because they don't have a woody base. It has a nice green base to it. I'm gonna say it's ginseng, but I could be wrong. Because if it is, there's a few other plants of it right here too. I'll have to do some comparison. Well, you going down in the creek?
You know what it looks like.
It looks like something fun to play in, don't it? There's my downhill. I'm going down. There's thorn, or briar, wild rose, how you want to call it. They just put this bridge in not too long ago.
And what was the bridge you said you blew up?
A small bridge to cover this creek.
What did it sound like?
Boom. Now, see that tree trunk right there on the middle of the creek?
Yeah.
The main part with that stick sticking up on the side of it was hollow right there. You could actually stand inside the tree, and you could actually climb up probably 20 feet up in there inside the tree trunk because it was completely hollow.
So there was like no wood going up. It was just like.
It was just a hollow tree trunk. And this little creek in here was all kinds of. Used to have all kinds of good fish in it. This is one of the creeks we fish in.
I'm seeing like fish about this size, about all through right there.
There's all kinds of minnows in here.
I'm seeing like a patch of 50 minnows.
Yeah, I know.
And I think I see a dead fish.
A lot of these small minnows in here are bass, and like bass, rock bass, and bluegill. But yeah, this is where I spent most of my childhood, back in here.
Because that's what I was talking about right there. There was like 30 or 40.
Yeah. Because that's like when I was like about your age, maybe a little bit older, not by much. We come out here and we have camp setups and we'd fish and camp out and be as primitive as possible and run around the woods. And there's not a piece of these woods out here that we haven't played in.
How cold?
It's cold water.
Jesus.
That's a good sized fish there.
So I was sitting there looking at it, I was like.
That's a good sized fish. See if I can zoom in and find him.
I can see him.
Yeah, I can too. I'm trying to. I ain't got my glasses on, so my camera's kind of blurry. Look at my glasses. If my glasses are with me. That looks like almost a small bass. You can zoom out some. I'm gonna walk down there towards you. But see, we used to fish at that, like I said, that creek when we were younger, we're camping out, and we catch the fish at the creek, clean them right there on the spot, and eat them.
That was a fish that I thought was dead, sitting right there.
Let me see if I can find him on my camera. There he is, right there.
I saw it swim down that way.
That kind of looks like a trout.
A trout?
Yeah, that's a trout, I believe. I believe it's a trout. See, come here, look at my camera. Like in the picture form of it. See it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what a trout looks like. It could be a trout. Looks like a brown, not that's a brown trout. I'm gonna walk down there a little closer. Don't disturb him too much, 'cause I want to get a better picture of him. Without getting my shoes soaking wet. Up in this gravel bar. There's right there. Let me find him. He's swimming around. Right there, there he is, yeah. I think it's a trout.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Now, was this a trail right here before?
Yeah. He's him down there in that tall thicket. Nope, he's right there. You zoom out some more. He's just swimming along like he owns the creek. Yeah, it's a trout, I'd say.
What's that good for dinner, burger?
Bacon.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
He looks like a rainbow. He's just swimming along like he owns the world.
Look at that.
Be careful before you fall in.
wearing some new shoes on. Full shoes at that.
That water's too murky. See into that one.
No, it's over there by the...
It's over there somewhere. About where that log piece is. Well, that's good to know. But like I said a long time ago, all this area through here was loaded with fish. All kinds of stuff. Now it's just like it's kind of dissipated. See that deep spot there?
Huh?
See that deep spot there?
Yeah.
It used to be a little bit deeper. That's where we used to go in there and take a bath at. Well, when I say take a bath, we go in there and waller in the water like a bunch of little pigs. And then go on about our merry little way. If you follow this creek out all the way down to the tunnel down there,
yeah.
There's really old train tracks in the creek.
In the creek?
In the creek. Now see that big old bubble ripple in the water?
Yeah.
I'd say there's a decent sized fish in there like the one was on the other side. In that darky kind of murky kind of part of the water down there. There's a good ripple, so I'd say he's a decent pan-sized fish anyway.
Yeah, I see it. I see where the fish is at.
Right there towards the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah. There's also a wire over here.
Yeah. Cable wire used to be the old bridge. There's the one that hates to be on video. Hey, get her picture taken. Smile.
That's what would buy me.
What?
Crawdad.
Yeah, it's a crawdad central in here. Most of these in here are too small to even bother eating, but if you like playing with crawdads, there's billions in this area.
This one I saw is like that big. Went right under my foot. I know what attracts fish now.
Bugs.
The only thing I did was take a small little piece of that.
Big old birch. There's a jar fly. I'd say them red flags they're gonna tear that out and make another path in there too, probably. Which is a shame as hell. There's enough damn paths in here. You want to walk up this corner way around this way?
I guess. Did you see those pawpaw trees right there? Is this pawpaw tree?
That's pawpaw tree. See them big old wide broad leaves? It looks like almost like a tongue.
Yeah.
Those pawpaws. See right there? That's wild ginger.
There's bloodroot
Where?
over there.
Oh, the yellow one? Yeah, that's why you can tell bloodroot this time of year. The tops of leaves, if they're not green still, they turn that yellowish color. And it's easy to spot.
Right there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Out through here, it's loaded of bloodroot. All kinds of it. Like that little piece right there, that's bloodroot. And that little piece right there, and that wild ginger is bloodroot. Look at all this wild ginger across here, boogers. Look how much there is here. Just thousands upon thousands of plants of it. And you see these big old wide brims right here?
Yeah.
Like these big tall leaves, what my foot's at?
Mm-hmm.
The bigger the leaf like that, the bigger the root base.
It's walnut.
Oh, there's walnut tree galore in here.
What was that one place that we went? There's a...
Oh,
What is it? Is that just... I was like, there's red berries.
That's either Jake in the pulpit. If that's what I want to say it is, Jake in the pulpit.
What is that for?
Right there. It's a type of flower and root.
What's it sell for?
I don't remember. I got my hopes up for a second. I thought it was something else. I saw that red berry cluster.
What did you think it was?
Ginseng. That's what ginseng looks like when it turns red, berry cluster wise. But the leaf pattern's all wrong, so it has to be Jake in the pulpit.
And what do we use the wild ginger for?
You use it for cooking. You use it for making drinks with. You can mainly use it for cooking. Or seasoning. I guess you could eat it raw.
The bird. The robin.
Yeah, all kinds of birdies in here. I'm always on the lookout when I come to the woods. Hickory nut?
Don't know. Green.
It's a hickory nut. Those are the things me and y'all like gathering up and eventually cracking them open and using them for stuff.
Is that nailed into the ground?
No, it's probably broke off the tree.
Yeah.
There's a mountain fern. So usually when you find ferns like that, like that right there, that's usually when you find other goodies. Because wherever you find ferns growing, you'll find all kinds of other goodies growing. That looks like an osage. Yep, that's an osage.
Is that the thing that turns green?
It is green. When it dries out completely, think of like a round cattail.
Is it like the huge white and green bumpy ball, whatever?
No. It's smaller. We used to make teddy bears with them when I was younger.
I can't remember what trail it was. Like, there was
John Helm Trail.
balls about that big.
John Helm Trail. Used to be a bunch of mayapple out here, but it looks like mayapple got choked out. course, mayapple ain't worth dick. I mean, people buy it still, but if I had to choose between mayapple and yellow root and bloodroot, I'll dig the other two. Unless it's, yeah. A circady. Well, there's a well. There's a well over there. You don't flow very often, but there is a well over there.
Kind of want to see it at the same time. Might not be there.
It's there. It's probably dried up right now because it's how dry it's been with the drought and everything. But see that culvert pipe over there across the trail?
Mm-hmm.
Not too far from that's the well.